All right, Emma, here we go. So, I do this a lot with some athletes. Um, Really helps them out because I can kind of talk them through this um, and see if it helps you. All right, so here we go. I talked to you through the text, and I said, you know, I could tell you're strong, especially through your first and most of your second pull. You're strong as hell. All right, so first pull, okay, here we go. I'm looking for chest and hips to rise together on that first pull. Very, very important. All right, so that's exactly what I see. Chest and hips are rising together. The butt's not shooting up. This is a great position, great first pull. The only thing I can kind of have, I can tell you I have an issue with is this. Ah, um, your toes are completely off the ground. We want a completely flat surface. Okay, the more surface area, the more we can drive through the ground. The more power we can create, the more power, the more power, the more weight we can move. All right, so this is not why you're failing this lift, but this is why you will end up um, missing other lifts you should make because you're not getting enough power off that initial pull. All right, and you'll see it more exaggerated as we go through this. So first pull is great, really, really good. Nothing wrong with it except for the funky toe that you got coming up. All right, so right now we're in the second pull. You're exactly where I want you. Shoulders completely over the bar. Um, Lats are on. You have a nice flat back. When people lose their lats, this upper back will slightly round, okay? And then the shoulders will actually go forward because of losing lat tension. Another reason why I said that you're very strong, and I could tell just even through your first two pull or first one and a half pulls. All right, so top of the knee, second pull. This is where the money's made right here. If this is off, your lift's off. And this is where your lift's off. You don't make no money because of this. All right, so when we're going through the second pull, what I'm looking for is your body. I want it to go up and slightly back. Okay? What I don't want is these shoulders to shoot really far back. Okay? So when I was talking about your hand grip, uh, why I have to see it is I have to see if you're missing the pocket because of you're too narrow, okay, which is usually a lot of the case. People don't like to hear that, but um, it's easily it's easily seen once you're standing upright with a barbell in a position, or if this is because your shoulders are shooting too far back too fast and the bar is not able to reach the pocket. Okay. If we drive back with our shoulders like you do coming up and your hands are in proper position, then what happens is we get a very high thigh strike instead of getting that bar in the pubic bone. And when we get a high thigh strike, it always kicks the bar forward, and that's why you're hopping forward. Okay, you're going to chase the bar. So let's check this out. So really good still here. I'm okay with this. So if you're looking at your shoulders, they're going up, up, and right when they need to keep going up, you're going to see this massive shoulder yank backwards. Okay? So we stay over the bar as long as possible. We drive vertically and slightly back because we want the bar to go vertical. All right? So when you shoot your shoulders behind, like I said, it kicks it forward because that's where all the momentum's going. Um, but up and slightly back. This position right here, uh, you can see the bar leave your thigh. All right there. So this right here, you're off a couple inches. You're missing the pubic bone. Okay. So I tend to see this when even if someone has some good technique, they tend to start doing this when the weight gets closer to their max, and this is. So, and it's because they don't trust the process. Okay. At this point, let me back this up. I talked about your toes coming off the ground. I mean, right here, you're pulling with all your heels. And you're using basically 1/4 of your foot when we could be using the whole damn thing. So definitely you want to take that big toe and keep driving it to the ground throughout. Just a little tidbit. Anyways, back to the lift. So shoulders are going back, okay? At this point here, we should be driving up and slightly back. Okay, we're only clearing our shoulders for the bar path to travel, and that's the only reason we move our shoulders to the last second so the bar can come up our body and we can get underneath it. So, let's draw you a little line here too. All right, if your toes cross this line, you blow up. So here we go. This right here, when we're hitting extension, we want the bar to come up our body, and what yours do, it goes completely away. This separation right here, separation anxiety maybe, I don't know, just kidding. That separation right there will, it shows you that your bar path is not proper. Your bar path should be straight up the body. So you've completed the second pull. Now we need a third. The third pull is underneath the barbell. Well, what you're going to see is with this extreme going back that you've done, the bar so far away from you, you can't pull yourself underneath the barbell, right? So here we go, the bar's away. At this point right here, I always look at people's elbows. And you are in this degree. That's always bad. All right, so you're almost reverse curling that. Oops. You're almost reverse curling that. Remember, when we're pulling this barbell and we're pulling underneath it, we want our arm to look more like this in that angle, okay? So you're going to pull your barbell up in a scarecrow fashion so you can pull yourself underneath the barbell. We're not really pulling it up, the weight stops, but we're pulling ourselves underneath it, okay? And you can't achieve that when you kick the bar away. So this arm angle right there, that's definitely an issue, okay? And that shows, and that's actually caused by your extreme pushing away of the bar. So let's look at the feet. We both know you're hopping forward. It's pretty evident. When you hop forward, it messes up your catch, okay? So you're moving a heavy weight, relatively heavy weight to you, and you're trying to hop forward about a half to 3/4 of a foot, land underneath it perfectly, catch it perfectly, and expecting to stand it up. Well, it does never really translate like that. You may be able to get a sloppy PR like that, but when you go to regionals and you have multiple lifts at this, you're not going to hit it. It's just reality, okay? So definitely can clean this up, but you should be able to, my personal opinion, you should be power snatching this with pretty much ease, as strong as your first and most of your second pull is. All right, so drive up, watch the feet, and do you blow up? Yep, you blow up. So when you do this, like I said, the catch is off, the timing's off, the positioning's off, and you know, you like I said, you can power through this maybe one time, but not, you're not going to hit multiples of this. It's just not reality, okay? Not with this technique. And you can see how much strain that's going to put on your shoulder, especially your right one, right there, okay? Uh, Injuries happen like this. I'm not saying anything bad, but we got to get that fixed. I can't say we, but you definitely need to get this fixed. And I can do anything I can to help you. But you're so damn strong, you still almost catch this in the worst position ever. So that's what I'm saying. You should be power snatching this, and you should be more worried about that 170-pound snatch. I believe is what you guys have to end with. So, yeah, you still almost pull out of this, and that's ridiculous. So that's what I had to say. I'm going to send you another comparison here. Um, you can watch it in slow-mo. Well, I'm going to show you a comparison of another athlete I have and kind of show you the different positions and what I'm kind of talking about. So hope it helps. I'll send another one here shortly.